What was that supposed to be in Michigan? Was that supposed to be a rally to celebrate Donald Trump's first 100 days? It had less than 3,000 people. The Expo Center was half empty, and it looked to me like Governor Whitmer whipped Donald Trump's butt when it came to getting what she needed to support an Air Force base in the Detroit region. And Donald Trump, the only way he even got the auto workers or whoever was forced to be there to sit behind him with these handmade forced scripted signs, the only way he even got those people there is literally on Air Force One. As he was flying to the rally on our taxpayer dollars, he was signing proclamations cutting the auto industry a break about his tariff scheme, just in time for him to step off the plane to the 3,000 people to scream his name. This is how pathetic it is. It's not even a whistle-stop tour. There was literally nobody there. And this on the heels of a disastrous Time magazine interview, a disastrous Atlantic magazine interview, and an even worse, if that's possible, ABC News interview with Terry Moran. Well, I'm Michael Popok. You're here on Legal AF. Let's get into what happened in a little bit of a look back in the last 24 hours. They finally told Donald Trump, look, all this hanging out and eating French fries and having dinner and drinking red wine at Mar-a-Lago and Bedminster and playing golf every weekend, it's not doing anything for your approval ratings. It's time to go back out onto the trail. So this is the first set of rallies that Donald Trump has put together, scripted, in order to support himself. Now, you see how the Democrats are using this 100-day moment to really criticize and bring Donald Trump and his administration low. I mean, we just had on the Midas Touch Network 4 major Democratic governors, i.e. presidential candidates, all joining my partner, Ben Meiselas, for an open town hall. We're doing all of that, conferences and meetings about the first 100 days, because Donald Trump has a knack for bringing people together against him. And that's what we're seeing now. But look how pathetic, that will show a roll of it. Look how pathetic this particular event was. The most they could get was 3,000 people, half of which I'm sure were forced to be there by some sort of auto worker labor union or something else. They had all these signs that were there. And Donald Trump uses his 89 minutes of rambling whatever to just go after Joe Biden, radical communist judges. He would have done a lot better had he packed all the radical communist judges into the arena with him, because that would at least maybe doubled the numbers, according to him. He's had a terrible, not only policy being implemented. I mean, it couldn't happen to a nicer person. But the reason he's failing is because his policies don't align with American values or their economics. And everybody knows it. He's gonna go to a series of places that they've scripted that they think are ruby red and MAGA. I mean, they had some presidential assistant get on the stage and go, Trump 2028, anybody? Yeah, no. Even Trump doesn't think 2028 is possible. I'm not sure he makes it to Trump 2026 at the rate he's going. So what we have to do is we always have to be the counterweight to these, communist style, Soviet style rallies. Because if you just watch cable news, and you just saw, the 14 people standing behind Donald Trump holding up signs, you go, oh, he's getting quite a bit of support. Maybe I miscalculated. No. The town halls are telling you what you need to know. The town halls in ruby red MAGA land, where they're attacking their elected officials, their congressional officials, that's telling you what's going on with the Trump administration. I mean, we are lurching from one constitutional crisis to the next because of his battle with the courts. We're lurching from one separation of powers, abuse of power crisis from the next. I mean, it's several a week. I mean, it's hard not to get fatigued. We need you focused here on Legal AF every week. One economic crisis. How many times is Donald Trump going to have to try to adjust his economic policies, adjust his tariff policies? Well, let's tariff the entire world and see if that works. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, let's back off of that for 90 days because all the CEOs of the major companies came and told me It's a bad thing because I didn't know that on my own. So let's stop that. Oh, we'll retax the chip and technology manufacturing companies. Oh, that's not working. We'll let iPhone off. Oh, we will tax the auto industry. Oh, they're getting triple taxed through the tariff system. Oh, we'll stop that. Let me sign that on the plane on the way to the rally. Is this how we're running a government now? It's literally just whatever pops into his mind at any given moment. Whoever whispers in his ear at the next golf game, that's my new economic and social domestic policy. I mean, even Elon Musk has headed for the door. He's gone. You notice you haven't seen him anymore? Doesn't have that office anymore in the Eisenhower building next to the White House. Doesn't come to the meetings. Got to get back because Tesla's in the tank. I mean, has anybody watched the Tesla stock lately? Or its earnings report, or its sales? He's completely trashed the brand. If I were Tesla shareholders, I'd bring a class action case because he hasn't done his fiduciary duty to protect the shareholders. He's been busy crapping on the brand and making it radioactive. So he's left having done maximum damage and destruction. I mean, Elon Musk is so bad for Donald Trump in America that even Steve Bannon thinks he's bad. Now you know he's bad. So this is the backdrop. You can't fool America. I mean, you tried. You pulled the wool over some of the people's eyes, like the independents during the election, and they didn't really like whatever the Democratic brand was selling at that moment. But now, what do you have now? Now we don't have no more wool over eyes. Independents have abandoned Donald Trump. They've headed for the exits in droves. 70% of independents will not support Donald Trump and don't support him any longer. And the Republicans can't be a national governing party without independents and people other than MAGA supporting them. So these rallies, and we'll cover them on the Midas Touch Network, we'll cover them here on Legal AF. They're just, they're just these Potemkin villages. There's nothing behind them. And we got to report on it. What matters to the American people is where the economy is at right now. It's the economy, stupid, and it always has been. It's, rising prices at the supermarket, terrible for the American consumer. Inflation rising, jobs shrinking, manufacturing contracting, worldwide global trade, including the American contribution to that, contracting by 20 and 40%. Empty container ships showing up at ports, empty shelves at Christmas time. You like those Christmas gifts, those holiday gifts? Well, stock up on them now because there's not going to be any come Christmas. You forget about Christmas in July. I'm talking about Christmas in April. So we'll continue to debunk and puncture Donald Trump and his march towards infamy, which is all he's going for right now. He's the second Hoover. He's Herbert Hoover all over again. And we just have to try to stay together, build this community, build this fellowship. Thanks for being here. Hit the subscribe button. We just crossed 600,000 subscribers in the first 7 months. It's all because of you. We're going to continue our march towards 1 million subscribers. It's important. It's what keeps us on the air, keeps the content coming, keeps the new contributors coming to Legal AF. And it's all because of you. So until my next reporting, I'm Michael Popok. In collaboration with the Midas Touch Network, we just launched the Legal AF YouTube channel. Help us build this pro-democracy channel where I'll be curating the top stories, the intersection of law and politics. Go to YouTube now and free subscribe at Legal AF MTN. That's at Legal AF MTN.